Hi, and welcome to another episode of Lost and Found. Now, I know you're probably wondering, where have you been? You haven't been posting for a few weeks, and it sucks. But I'm here, and part of the reason why I haven't been recording is I thought, I have to be in a certain state of mind. I have to make sure my schedule is cleared. I have to make sure I'm just feeling it. And unfortunately, that time hasn't come. And so all this time I've been thinking, when is the perfect time? And the perfect time just hasn't come. And this is sort of how I've been dealing with my lifestyle recently. It's been really difficult. I've been thinking, oh, if only I want to stick to what I'm doing, stick to the diet. I'm currently in the keto diet, as I mentioned before. Let me make sure that I'm exercising regularly every day or 3 times a week minimum. And it just hasn't been perfect. It's been very, 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 very hectic. And unfortunately, I haven't been able to do all the things I wanted to do. And unfortunately, it has made me backslide, which is exactly what this video is about. This perfectionist mindset. If you're like me and you're a perfectionist, you want to do things a certain way, in a certain order, in a certain amount of time, without any distractions, any hesitation, then it can be quite frustrating when life happens. So I think I'm one of those people. I need to learn how to adjust when things are really confusing, when things are not clear, when there are interruptions as life has them often. For instance, in the last few weeks, I got my COVID vaccine, which sort of set me back. I was in a lot of pain last week. A few days before that, my daughter's been really sick. She had a viral infection. My husband also wasn't well because he also got the second shot of the COVID vaccine. I had to pick my son from school and engage with him. And now we've taken him out of school because of the rises in cases in Uganda of COVID. So even then, I have to homeschool him. And then there's just other work I have to do. And my dad turned 80, which was really exciting, but I also had to plan for that. And it's just been one thing after another, after another, after another. So, because things have been so hectic and because I've been all over the place, it's had a toll on me when it comes to my eating habits. So, I have cheated a lot. Hey, I went fully into it. So, ice cream, cake, things with wheat flour, all kinds of things, strange habits of eating. There's a period where I was fasting for spiritual reasons, and that also had an impact on me. Oh, wow. A lot has happened in the last couple of months. Also, I'm out of town right now. Sometimes I'm not around, out of town. So even that has had an impact on my exercise. So it's just been really hectic. But the thing is, that's life. It's never straightforward. It's always touch and go. I need to learn how to adjust my lifestyle around the unpredictability of life. Interruptions come, it's incredibly unpredictable, but those are the cards we're dealt. So, how do you stick to having a healthy lifestyle when you know you're constantly being interrupted? So, this is what I want to get into. So, I wish I could tell you, oh, you know what? I figured it out. The truth is, I haven't. But what I think recently I have decided I need to do is to let go of the perfectionist mindset. So basically, I have to accept the fact that things won't always go my way or won't go in a certain way where it's smooth sailing, and I deal with that. So, how do I deal with that? That is the question. This is the thing, I haven't figured it out yet. But that's the whole point. You don't have to have figured it out all the time. You don't have to have figured it out at all. But the thing is, you have to keep going. You have to keep moving. It's okay to fall off the wagon sometimes because that is what being a human being is. We fall off the wagon. We get distracted. We get tired. Sometimes our bodies fail us. Sometimes it's just responsibilities. Sometimes we feel that maybe it's an emotional response to something. It could be family related to work, related to sickness, related to, oh my gosh, so many things could just come in the way. And hey, we are living in times where we are in one whole unpredictable bubble called the COVID pandemic. Since it hit, it's interrupted everybody's life. So businesses, health, well-being in every sort of way. It has been one major interruption in modern times and is currently going on today. We are literally living every day for the last, year and a half in complete unpredictability. So it's the same thing with your lifestyle. You could say, you know what, I'm going to be strictly eating this diet, doing all these healthy things, and then still end up messing up, still end up falling off the wagon, still end up, I don't know, maybe being unable to eat the things you want to eat because you're not able to get them. Maybe you used to go to the gym and then gyms closed during lockdown. What do you do? What do you do? I think this is the thing I've been trying to figure out. And I'm so excited because I have finally reached the point where I'm being realistic. It's okay to not have it all figured out. But does that mean that you stop? Does it mean that you freeze? Does it mean that you don't go back to doing the most important things? If, let's say, you have a job and you get sick, or you have a child, or I don't know, whatever happens, do you say, oh, whatever about that job? No. You figure it out and get back into the job. So it's the same thing, really. You just learn how to get back on track. I think what I've struggled with is the guilt. I don't know how to stop feeling guilty from not going to the gym consistently. I had a personal trainer coming at home 2 to 3 times a week, doing boxing, and for the last few weeks, I'm just like, I'm not around, I'm out of town, I'm not well, my child's not well. How do I get back into that rhythm? The point is, it's okay. It's okay to have got off your regular way of doing things. It's okay to divert. How do you divert back is the question. So once I figure that out, I will share with you, but I'm currently figuring it out. So for me, step one, and which is the only step I've taken, is accepting the fact that things will not always be perfect, accepting the fact that things will be interrupted and unpredictable at times, and being okay with it, being perfectly okay with it, as long as I get back. So that transition into getting back is a video I'll be doing soon, because it's something which I am also, trying to get to. Thank you so much for getting to another video with me again. I will do my best to post as regularly as possible because I want you to see me go through this journey. I want to hear how you're going through your journey. But that can only be done if we do it together. So thank you so much. And I'm so excited to be back. Currently, I worked out twice this week. I have to work out at least one more time to hit my minimal goal of working out at least 3 times a week. I'm on and off my diet, so I'm on keto, and obviously I'm not in ketosis anymore. You can read more about the keto diet if you don't know about it. But I am at least trying to do low carb as much as possible. So the days when I'm off, before I was binging like 2 weeks ago, I was binging a lot. Now I do cheat, but then I don't overly binge. I'm not there yet, but it is a step in the right direction. And I'm excited because I've understood that, I've accepted it. I've also learned how to deal with the guilt of it. I have accepted that it will not be smooth. I've accepted that I will mess up now and then, but there has to be a way of getting back. So I think for me that is a win, knowing that I don't have to feel as bad about messing up anymore. Please like, subscribe, you know what to do, and see you soon.
Came through the front door, asked me if I should overcome, what for? Train in the trees, please pardon my sycamore.